Okay, so this is reflection for number 7. We did the Edmodo. That's what we just did. I can't believe I just forgot. So the first question was K-12 online. Like, what are your thoughts on online? I think it's okay. It's a good option for kids if they feel they don't want to go to a public school or private school, and they just don't like it. I mean, I think we've all had that thought, like, I want to stay home and be homeschooled. But ultimately, I think public school, private school, like going to a campus and learning is, really vital for your maturity level, like to mature, and your organization, and the social aspect, because like I do know kids who were homeschooled and they get to college or something and they're just socially awkward, like they don't know how to converse and have a conversation or work with other people because it's always been them and themselves. And there was a question about, do you think kids should have to do an online class required for graduation? I think absolutely, because so much of classes are online now. Like Fort Hays has, hundreds of degrees that you never have to set foot on campus. And, most kids don't, they just expect an online class to be, easy peasy. Nobody really cares what you're doing, but it's really hard. I remember my first online class was shell shock because I was like not physically prepared like for what it was, and I was not organized enough. And you really have to pay attention to your due dates and stuff, because teachers, like, they're like, you missed the due date, like it's not my problem, like you missed the due date. They're not gonna be like high school, like you missed the due date and they're like, oh, okay, get to me tomorrow. They're like, this is the due date, this is when it needs to be done. And they just not they don't care, but it's like they don't care because they're there to teach you and not be your friend. But overall I think it is because it's gonna help you prepare and teach you how to take your online classes in college. The third part is, you work with Edmodo or the Schoolio, and I did Edmodo. We had used it in high school. I was a teacher aide for the computer teacher, and she did that for her like 9th and 8th graders. And so I helped her do that a lot, and so like I knew kind of how to do it. I do like it because it's like another way to share, and it's kind of like Facebook, so kids might be a little more into it, like, hey, we're on Facebook, even though it's really nothing like Facebook, but sort of is, kind of the same concept. I had trouble learning how to share or figure out how to share my information for you guys, but finally I think I figured it out. I don't know, well, I guess we could try the link and find out. I really think I honestly just don't know if I did that correctly, but I guess we're gonna find out. And then use it in the future, I don't really know. I mean, I kind of feel like Google Docs, like we just learned about, in section 6, is equivalently just as good, or I don't really know. I would like to see how it works when you actually have students versus like, when it's just us writing and there's no students on the page or anything. So I would like to see what it's like with actual kids, and that might influence my decision a little more in the future.